out on the wing. I've done this with the Lance. We've got like 70, we're like almost 90 pounds, 10, like 15 gallons that we've got imbalanced. Now that would be, let's take, what are they, 30, 35? Put 3 bags of cement and put them on your wingtip there. That's
on one side.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's got to be, yeah.
So that's the same, that's the same situation you have.
Who's out here? So you don't think it's going to be that big a deal, the extra 35 pounds?
No, not really.
3,000 south of Lake Distant. We're going to be doing slow flight. Distant vector. Pressure vector, Scout K42 Echo Romeo.
Somebody's chasing us 1,000 feet below us.
Southeastbound, back to Daytona.
When you plan to cross city, it's probably going to be hotter than when you're there. Do you know what I mean? As far as your performance.
Oh.
So you have to say, hey, we planned it this morning, but it's going to be at least 10, 10 degrees
yeah.
heavy, more. So I planned it with a little margin of error.
I'm going to come out this way so I can see what this guy's doing behind me. Is about 1,400 feet above us, 7 miles. He's up there at St. Augustine, just about halfway there.
I'm sure he said the 16th. I'm going to call him back because he was trying to. Or did we say the 18th?
18th is what you told me now. Is what you told me the other night was Wednesday and not Monday.
Yes. Okay.
Radio check. Hear you.
I'm going to call him and double check because he was bouncing back and forth. And I didn't write it down. The 16th and the 18th.
Monday I would prefer Monday. But,
well, maybe. Yeah.
But. Whatever, I'll take it whenever, Yep. All right, where's this guy behind us? Right turn, where are you?
You know what we can do? You haven't met him. We could go over there one day.
I would like
why don't we do that?
Talk to him on the phone.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we, I don't know if he's there today, but one day we'll be out there. We'll just put the airplane away and then drive down to his office. That way you can have a face-to-face.
Yep. Where's that guy? Where's this guy?
He looks like
over
just
US
south
1.
of the where's the crossroads? US 1 in there, so he should be over Palm Coast right about there.
Now
he's like 5 miles away. It's hard to find a little friggin' airplane at 5 miles. It's a dot. Like finding a pinhead.
You see anything your way?
No, looking good.
Get your airspeed, your RPMs back up. All right, where's my smoke out there?
A little bit yeah, there's the smokestacks.
Yeah.
It does look like a little bit out of the northwest.
But I'm wanting to know what this guy's doing. We'll make another circle, right circle. love looking at that inlet.
Yeah. I see the boat.
You ever been through it?
No. Have you?
Oh, yeah.
You got a hug that.
Probably
How many minutes do you have left?
10, 20 times, probably.
Oh, really?
We're still at 9.
I used to take pictures for people because that sandbar would shift.
Uh-huh.
And
So
then
they know how to get out?
Yeah. Now you can, well, you can't really Google
What we used to
map
do
it.
is stand on the bridge and look at it and then go, all right, now I see where it is.
Uh,
I had a 22-foot angler that I'd go through it. And my father-in-law would have a freaking just conniption fit. It's like, no. I said, we got this. Have another beer, sir. What his nickname was.
have another beer, sir?
Yep, have another beer, sir. You'll be all right. I'll get you in and out. Don't worry. All right, where's that guy? 1,200 feet above us. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
All right, where'd my smokestacks go? There they are. So you want to do a couple of steep turns to start with?
Yep, that sounds good.
All right. I didn't see anybody there.
38 Echo Romeo, about 4 to the east of the center of Lake Crescent, 3,500 doing lazy east.
Flagler practice area, Archer 624 Charlie Juliet over Matanzas Sea Inlet 4,000 maneuvers. All right, 2350, let's bug our heading. There's 4,000 feet, get back up there to it. Trim.
There is a horizon.
Yep, we got a good one today. Come on. On your heading. Alright. Here we go, Craig. Start my turn. A little bit of power. Come on, get over in the bank. There we go. Watch your bank. Watch your altitude. Watch your bank. Watch your altitude. There we go. That feels pretty good. Come on. Let it go down. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Your bank. Oh, you lost it.
Oh, no.
Lost it. Lost my bank, everything. Come on back around. Is that us?
That's us.
Gotta be, there's no wind up here.
No.
Alright. Screwed that all up.
Well, I was going to say something, but probably should have. I would have bumped in a little power there because you're getting like in 90s.
Uh-huh.
If I start at 4, just pull it up right now. Get her up there. Set lower the nose. 'Cause that's about our level flight.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, trim it.
Yep. Now you want to do this at 100?
Yeah.
Right. And I noticed we're like 23. I'd be like 2350 or 24 almost.
Oh, you know what? It is. It's 2350 with me in here.
Yep. So yeah.
With you in here, it probably is 24.
Yep. Because that's giving you about 100 knots.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not trimmed right though. There we go. There we go. Alright, that feels good. Alright, I got 800 feet over there. Alright, here we go.
So start adding that power. There you go.
Get your bank in. There it is.
Yep. Look outside, inside, outside, inside.
Just about Diamond 314 Echo Romeo, altitude 2,500 round, 3 miles of east lake distance, so flight.
Well, okay, here comes your smokestacks. Eat it. There you go. Now here's where we start to overbank, so get it back near 45. That's going to help you. There you go. There you go. Now you can feel it coming up a little bit, which is fine.
Your angle. Watch your bank. My smokestacks.
And start getting back on that throttle when you're rolling out.
They are.
That was pretty damn good. You were about 2480.
20.
And that, but everything worked good there. Did you
What
see
was
that?
2480?
2480 RPM.
On
You're almost
RPM.
2500. And that held you right about 100. But I hate to have you just look at there. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I'm hearing it, and then
yes. When you look over here, and if you see you're descending a little bit, you're getting a little slow, you got to bump a little more power in.
Got 1,000 feet below us. I'm gonna head back out to the beach. Gonna do that again. Yep, it's about 2,400. So really, with Craig, with Trip, I gotta pay attention to that. Go ahead and figure out where 100 knots is with the additional 35 pounds.
And that's where you just bump the power a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and look, oh, I need 2480, 2470. No.
Right.
You need the airspeed and the altitude.
Got gnats in here.
Yeah. I had them in my car the other day. Where the hell they'd come in from?
It's that west wind. All right, get back down to... Yeah, that must be the dredge dump there.
What's that? That big island?
That big mound right there.
Seems like they're always dredging around that inlet.
Yeah, that sand moves a lot.
Yeah.
So now Western traffic, FlySafe 531, we are about 15 nautical miles to the west.
I think they gave up on
top of St. John's River
the
at 3,000 feet.
island here.
Steep turns.
Oh, did they? I'm trying to save it.
Now I see they got sand in there, but that thing opens up and then it dump. I've taken my boat up underneath there.
Crescent practice air, Skag 938 Echo Romeo. We're about 5 to the east, 5 to the west. 5 to the east of Lake Crescent, 3,500, doing steep turns.
Yeah, there's no way you can see that airplane over there in this weather.
Wow.
All right, get back up. My smokestacks.
only of the smokestacks or the coastline where it disappears into the horizon?
Right along the coast, you can feel it. Sea breeze must be trying to
Kick
in
a
a little. Yep. All right. There's my 4,000. Get it stabilized. All right. I don't see anybody to the left. Here we go.
There, that sounds better. Go.
There's my bank stop. Up just a little bit.
Oh, in and out, in and out.
Go. It's your bank. Bank, yeah, that looks good there. On up a little bit, you're losing it.
531, we are about 15 nautical miles.
Be careful, you got to keep outside too.
On St. John's River at 3,200 feet, doing a power on stall, St. Augustine traffic.
Once I lose my bank angle, you got to be real careful. Too much right rudder. There we go.
Now I start looking for my smokestacks. There they are. Okay. That's much better.
That was too much right rudder on that.
Yeah.
And it felt weird.
Yeah, because it wasn't coordinated.
Yep.
It wasn't bad. I mean, I've seen horrors.
All right, one more.
Yep.
See anybody over there? Oh, there you go.
Drop that bank, in and out. See, now I just glanced real quick. I'm 3920, 97. I pull up a little more, pull up harder. Yeah, get that nose up a little.
Crescent break, diamond 314. Echo Romeo is about 1 east of Black
When I see that blue thing, now my eyes right now are out looking for the smokestacks.
They are. Right rudder. And it wants to drop.
Yep. Let's see that airspeed's high. Pull
Yep.
it up. Pull it up. Get some of that, gain that altitude for airspeed.
Got too much. There you go. Still got to get your bank back in there. Looking for smokestacks. There they are. I know one thing that I got to do is sometimes I overthink it.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You're inside here a lot. I'd be outside and feel it a little more. Is your timer up?
Yeah. Put the fuel pump on. Over the right tank. We're still good. Back up here. You know, when you do this every couple of days, then you don't do it for a week, you lose the whole feel of it.
Oh, yeah, geez. My student, did I tell you he failed his check ride the other day? Oh, God. Well, that examiner won't come back unless there's another paying customer. He already got paid. That's, man, I had words with the scheduling. Well, I can't give him up here because I don't have anybody else to line him up with. So the guy just charged $1,800. He sat in a room for 3 hours. He needs to do the flight. So we got to wait till somebody, well, there's nobody available, so he's going to do something else.
Yeah.
And so it's a month. And then the guy's done. He gets one flight just before, and he wasn't doing that good. I said, you got to keep your nose up. You're landing flat. He's been flying a twin. And so he lands flat, first thing out of the box. So he fails him. Now he's got to wait another month to do the recheck.
Before he'll come back.
Yeah.
Can hear it.
Yep. You know, sometimes when you don't overthink it, like right now, that was a friggin' perfect steep turn. And you're relaxed talking.
I'm telling you, Christy tells me that all the time. He said, you overanalyze this bullshit. Just do it.
My God, that was damn near perfect.
I know. I can do it. I know that. All right. Slow flight.
Let's do some slow flight. We'll roll into some.
1700. Got to get my cheat sheet.
Okay.
It's been a week since I did this. All right, 1700.
I'm doing it. Much do it at 3900.
39. In the white arc. Trim. Trim. Set my heading. Another one.
Be careful. Don't get too high. You got that 100 feet, but.
One more. Trim. Up. Trim it up. Stop. All right, so there's 50. So let's go.
Watch that altitude. If you see that negative 250, means we're going to lose it real quick. We want a positive rate.
Here we go.
Stop. More power, lower the nose. And make any of your changes outside. So you're getting slower, whatever, just lower the nose slightly. Yep. Oh. Set up pretty good. Why don't we do some turns?
All right. Where do you want to go?
Let's go. We'll do clearing turn. Let's go do west.
West.
Yep, watch that airspeed. I just look out and in very quickly. Airspeed looks good. Looks good. We're climbing a little bit. Means that this airspeed's going to slow down. We'll hit that stall.
I was going back to the right. with my clearing turn.
Okay. Now watch that altitude. So now if we're a little high, remember what's controlling altitude and what's controlling airspeed. Now keep that scan in your scan, the vertical speed.
Yeah.
When you see like it's 100,
yeah.
Now right now we just push the nose over because we want a descent.
Back up to 7314 Echo Romeo is about 10 east, power cast 3,500, stalls.
Crescent British Sierra Scout 938 Echo Romeo using west web power 8 Apollo 1000.
Head back over here.
Yeah. Let's make a turn to the west. Yeah, the sun's coming out. It should probably clear up another hour or so down our way. Make a turn to the south.
South?
Yep. And we'll go back to the west. There you go. And just quick glance, right on that edge. When we make that turn, we might need a little bit more because we got to stay outside that. I would be doing it like 55 or so.
Yeah. And what, you want to go back west?
Yep. Watch your pitch. You don't want to pull that nose up too much that it stalls. Let's go a little more right rudder and a little more. There you go, 20 degrees. We're going to bring it all the way around to due north. Go. Get about here, I look and start rolling. Good. All right, let's go do another one down back to the south.
To the right or the left?
Let's do this one to the left because we just did a right.
What is this area we're over right now?
It's St. Augustine, but it's the south part. I don't know
What they call it?
Crescent Beach.
Oh, man, yeah.
Put a little more bank in there.
Kind of came out on me.
Now, look outside, level the dash. Gonna do one more to the west.
West.
And then when we roll out on the west, we're going to set up for a power off stall with the turn to the left. Look outside. Remember, level your dash. Got to be right on. We got plus or minus 10 degrees. So when you see that coming, I started looking in and out, and I start that turn. Okay. Let's bring it back. Let's roll your nose forward. Put your trim, because we're going to start a descent.
So we're going to start a descent. So.
Right, but I want to get that airspeed up because we should be. What's our approach speed?
Final is 66.
Okay, so we should be about 66, 70, 500 feet a minute. So now what do we do? About 1,500. Now we're there. So now let's go ahead. Take your power to idle.